Okay, for our final notes, we are going to use all the knowledge we've learned in this entire process, and all of the stuff you've been doing at home is going to be combined into one section. And this will be the last notes and your last assignment. Just so you know, everything must be turned in by May 29th for your final grade. May 29th is your last day of school, and everything must be turned in. After that, it's just going to become a 0. So catch up, get it all done. All right, here we go. So this is a combo of 7, 5, 7, 6. And we're just going to review what we've done. So again, we've talked about getting things by itself. So always add, subtract, multiply, or divide first before you apply log, before you rewrite, before you try to change the base. Now there are 2 types of equations, ones that we did in 7.5 day 1 and day 2, and then 7.5 day 3. One is if you look at something that has an exponential, meaning it's 2 to the x equals 9 or something around those lines. The first thing you're going to try to do is to see if you can get the same base, right? So 2 to the x equals 8. So these are both base 2. Or if you can't, you have to apply logs to both sides. So that would be, if you have something like that, you can't make 9 a 2, so you would apply log to both sides. The last one we did just a little while ago was you get log in the problem itself. So, log base 3 of x equals 9, whatever, it doesn't matter. But log's in here already, okay? And then you get log by itself, and then don't forget that you are rewriting and changing it to exponential form, and then solving. So I have 3 examples here, one of each, and I'm going to show you, hopefully, how I'm going to approach it just because of the way it looks. Now, as I look at number 1 here, the first one here, let's call this number 1, I'm looking at these 2 bases. All right, it doesn't have the word log in it, so I already know I have to somehow change the base or rewrite it. Knowing that this is both a 2 and a 4, right, I can change the 4 to 2 squared. So this will be 2 to the 3x equals 2 squared to the x minus 1. Then we distribute, or if you kind of call it the power property, and then you get 2 to the 3x equals 2 to the 2x minus 2. And remembering, because the bases are the same, we can simply set the exponents together, or equal to each other, and solve. When you subtract 2x, you get x equals negative 2. Sorry about that. X equals negative 2. All right. Okay. Now over here, again, I'm looking at this problem here, and I'm noticing that it has an e in it, but it doesn't have the word log. So already I know I'm going to have to solve this and somehow rewrite this problem in the form of log. So I will subtract 4 first, and then I get e to the 3x minus 1 equals 28. And e, as we remember, is natural log, ln. So 3x minus 1 in front, ln of e equals ln of 28. Now we remember that the ln of e is 1, so it goes away. And you get 3x minus 1 equals the ln of 28, which is 3.33. So 3.33, we add 1, you get 3x equals 4.33, divide by 3, and x equals 1.4. All right, 4.33 divided by 3, 1.4. And finally, if it has log already in it, and this has got to be important that you understand that if you see the word log, you're immediately applying these properties and then simplifying the problem. So that plus sign tells me I'm going to multiply. So that's log, and it's base 10, by the way. Again, I don't see a base here, so it's base 10. And that's going to be 3 times x plus 2 equals 1. This is, again, base 10. I'll write it in there, but you got to know you're never going to see that there. And that means I'm going to have 10 to the 1 equals 3x plus 6. I distributed. And then I will minus 6. I'll get 4 equals 3x. I will show you. I'm sorry about that. You probably didn't. There we go. And finally, we get x equals 4/3. So, it was supposed to be orange, but anyway, there you go. So that's it. So if you see that the bases can be changed to be the same, so 2s, 4s, and 8s, or 3s, 9s, and 27s, or 5s, 25s, something like that, then change them, and then distribute or power property, and then solve just the exponents. If you see that they can't, apply log or natural log to both sides. Natural log would be for e. And if you already have a log inside the problem written, then you will use your properties, combining them somehow, either plus or minus, and then rewriting and then solving. All right, let me know if you have any questions. It's been a pleasure for 3 quarters and kind of a disappointment for the 4th quarter. Not because of you, but because of the situation. So I wish you the best of luck with everything. Let me know if you have any questions now or in the future. And you guys take care, all right? Bye.